Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the RLI channel, where today we will be casting the senior playoffs of ICC. And I'm joined here today by the man, the myth, the legend, Mally on the production. But Nova's here as well to cast, I guess. How are we doing, Nova?
Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it is already. I'm not even playing and I'm getting talked bad about here, but I am doing well enough today, it's great to have the gameplay back for our RLI. We were expecting to have it last weekend, we delayed it a bit because of Paddy's completely understandable decision, and now we already have, as we enter today, two great teams. What is there not to be happy about, Pudding?
Yeah, we've definitely got some good games ahead of us. First off, we have Godalians against the greatest to never do it, so we will be seeing the likes of Tomster, Shallow, and Shark. Hopefully, if they are the ones who will be playing this match, because we know throughout the season, I think they had Ryan in as their sub a few times, and they had a bit of a disappointing season with only 2 wins out of their 5 matches. So we'll have to see how they do against the greatest to never do it. But what do you think about the other team, greatest to never do it? How do you fancy their chances here?
Look, it's always going to be tough when Shark's on the field against you, when Tomster's on a team or a field against you. It's always going to be a really tough one to win. Two land champions, three land champions in the team as well. Shadow, obviously, two land champions. Um, two land champions that were in the most recent land that we had in Belfast. So it's always going to be a bit tough for greatest to never do it. They have a chance. It's a best of 7. There's always a chance you can get 1 game, 2 game, 3 games. But it's going to be really tough. If they want to get the win, they're going to have to bring their A game here. Because otherwise, look, they're going to just fall flat. But without further ado, we might as well get into it whenever they are ready. Yeah, Godalians on the blue side, greatest to never do it on the orange. And just as we get into it, look, if I'm going to give a prediction for myself while we're waiting for Mr. Cappy P to get back, because he had to take just a quick hiatus, I cannot see Godalians not winning this. When there's money on the line, the lads will give it their all, and they're a very formidable foe, the three lads are. I can see maybe a game going the way of the greatest to never do it, but for the most part, this is going to be a very, very tough one for them, and I'd say this one's going to end 4-1 to Godalians. But here comes Shallow, taking across to the corner. Yeah, to the corner, lovely. Yuxzilla trying to meet him there, but can't quite. Onto the backboard, Tom with the block. Shallow going to collect it, but doesn't quite work out for him. Llama, great chance here, gets the fake. Can he get the bump? Said faking to Yuxzilla, but doesn't quite work out for him.
Yeah, close call there. We've had a good start to the game here. Let's see who can get this bit of momentum to start the start of the game, because you never know if the greatest to never do it get that bit of momentum, they might be able to shift the series in their favor early on. So we'll just have to see here, as I'm currently trying to get back in the lobby because my game crashed. So I'm just talking in front of no commentary right now. But I'll let you take over with that, Nova.
Yeah, that's more than fine. Tom trying to go. It's already 1-0. Just to mention, Shallow gets one. He doubles up his lead right here. Look, one of the simpler goals you'll see today. Just takes around 1. Llama, not really expecting him to remain in possession, for him to remain intact. But sure, that's how Rocket League goes, and already 2 goals. It's very tough to overcome such a deficit when you're playing against a team of this quality. So they will have to give it their all if they even want to have a chance. But at this point, it might already be a bit too soon. Shallow tries again to Tom, and open net there briefly, but that opportunity fleets away just immediately. Llama now trying to take over 1. Who's next there? Well, it's a demo coming out. Yuxzilla up for it, but can't quite find anything from it.
Yeah, they are certainly trying, although the defense of Godalians is holding strong here. But you know how it goes with the caster's curse. Llama just gets like some form of dunk on Tom. I don't know what. Oh wow! It just came off the ceiling and he's just there for it. That's an insane goal to start off the scoring for the greatest to never do it. But they'll happily take that. They've reduced the game to a 1-goal deficit, and we'll just have to see if they can continue from here as Yoxila tries to take a touch, isn't quite able to get there. Shark tries to go for a mechanical play off the ceiling, but Grace to never do it. Just looking to clear the ball out here, and they do. They've left Shark back on a one-on-one, and I think he just backflipped there, and Yoxila gets the goal to tie up this game.
And maybe I was speaking too soon when I said it might already be over less than a minute beforehand, because Grace never do it. They've come back against all odds potentially, and this is already looking to be a very good series if this can continue on. Shark beats one. Winter with the stop there. Shallow, 1 touch, 2 touch, doesn't get the flip reset however, so Winter happily will take this down the line, leaving it to Llama. That's us over. Tom Zed, crossbar, bounce down and in. And overturning a 2-goal deficit, Grace never do it. Have the momentum here, Pudding.
Yeah, certainly. That's 3 goals in quick succession on the counter-attack. They're just catching that last defender just a bit too slow to the back post and just putting the ball in, and they've regained what seemed like a pretty difficult lead to regain. However, we'll have to see here if Godalians can get it out of their half, get some shots on target again, because the last minute or two has been all the greatest to never do it. So we'll have to see if Godalians can get a good attack going, but they're just under a lot of pressure here. These passing plays coming out from the orange team. Llama tries to get a pass off into the middle. He's not quite able to get there. Yoxila has to play a 50, which might leave a chance for Godalians, but Llama smartly cuts across goal. Stop that from going towards his net. Winter looks a little bit awkward here, but so far they're holding strong.
Yeah, very tough defense, tough nut to crack, and they are making it extremely hard to get through. Llama managing to reach that one. I thought that one was just managing to seep into the net, but unfortunately for Godalians, it has not ended up that way. So here comes Llama now, happy just let Shallow take the ball. Not much happens from it, even though the man gets the flip reset. Would like to see a bit more from Godalians going forward. You know, they have the mechanical capabilities to cause so much chaos. But right now they've been struggling to. Shallow almost double tapping that one into his own net. So here he comes again, tries to get across, does beat Llama. Shark also with a touch. What can he do here now? Tries to pop it across. Yoxila instead putting it to the midfield, and so far it just feels like every single chance they get, it's going across net. But there's no second player there to meet it right now. And I think that's the difference between these two teams, that there's, you know, there's maybe a bit of coherency as they push forward, but as soon as it gets to the final moment, Godalians are struggling.
Yeah, Godalians have certainly gone up a gear since I last said they needed to push forward. However, they haven't been able to find that final finish, that final product yet. However, still have 40 seconds left to go, and they are on the attack. They're putting so much pressure on the greatest to never do it. However, they are holding strong. All it would take, I think, here to steal the game is a counter-attack goal, as that's what they're trying to do with Llama in the middle. Gets beat to the ball. Winter looks like he's a bit of an awkward spot. Shallow can't get on the end of that pass from Shark. However, Godalians still on the attack. Can they find a pass, that shot, that goal to keep them in this game one?
Well, it has to happen here and now. 17 seconds to make something happen. Shark trying to get over Winter, but nothing comes of it. Yoxila gets the beat. Doesn't have the boost to get around it, but he does try and place on target, making Shallow walk it. Llama getting the dunk, and 2 goals to the good. You'd have to think, Pudding, that is game one done and over.
Certainly. I mean, Llama has had a big game one here. He did have that range first goal, but the second and the third, he's just been right place, right time, and has got his team right back into this game with a stellar performance. Definitely not to discredit his teammates at all. The defense has been holding strong from all 3 of them, but Llama really pushing the offense in this game and getting his team game one, although we will get a consolation goal from Shallow. And yeah, I mean, surprising game one, but we know how game ones go. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. That's the thing with Rocket League. It's such a beautiful esport when you get into it. both teams have something to show going into the next game. I think that's the most important thing. Greatest to never do it can say, yeah, we won game one and we won it with very strong defense. That's what they did match the amount of shots Gedalians have, or had rather, which feels a bit off considering, you know, Gedalians had such strong pressure throughout that match. But in the end, it doesn't matter how much pressure you have if you're not putting up the shots. You're going to struggle. And greatest never do it. Show us why. It's sure you can absorb so much pressure, but once you score, you're fine. So it'll be a very interesting game to see here, Pudding, to say the least.
Certainly, we'll have to see if Gedalians can just tidy up their defense a little bit. It felt like most of the goals they conceded, except for the first one, were sort of the last man left back on his own to defend. So we'll have to see if they can polish it up. However, it doesn't seem to be going that way, as Llama again is there, the right place and the right time to slot that into the top right of the net. Just a bit of a miscommunication on the line from Shallow and Shark, and it just leads to that wide open shot for Llama, and he places it to perfection.
Yeah, just bouncing around there like ping pong in the blue box. Does make it quite tough to defend when every player is diving for a ball. Again, you might expect just a bit better from these players. You know, you've got players, sure, Shark are players making main event in RLCS, and then Shallow as well, getting quite close to doing it in SSA. You know, you've got some very good players here, but Grace never do are just dismantling this side right now. Is Yuxzilla 50ing it with Tom. That said, there are blue players swarming this orange half. So that one's played down to Shark. Shot on target. Yuxzilla cannot get a touch. That's much more like the Gedalians we're used to as they tie it up in game 2.
Yeah, that's just excellent play from Tom. He recognizes that there's a play on here, and he gets onto that back wall and gets passed down to Shark, who puts it right just where Yuxzilla can't get to it, and they tie up the game. But I will say they are going up the gear. They're getting their mechanics and their speed. They are getting the opportunities. They just need to keep being consistent with their shots and with the passes, like we saw from Tom there. If they can get more of that going, I'd say they could run away with this very quickly.
They absolutely could, but it's about keeping up that consistency. As Tom drops one on target, Winter does manage to get the save though. And maybe a chance for a counter-attack, but he is out of boost, so it's not quite going to come into fruition. That one's 50'd all the way back to Shark. That Tom now trying to launch upfield. Llama does get the block, however, and Shallow, that's on target. That one's into the top corner. Exactly what this man can do, scoring 4 out of the 5 goals for Gedalians so far in this series. And just like that, he is the danger man.
Yeah, Llama just had to try and get in the way there, but unfortunately he tees it up for Shallow, who's just there so fast, and he puts it just into the top corner. Yuxzilla couldn't turn around on time to get anything onto it, so the Gedalians do gain the lead again for the first time in a while, it feels. However, still 1 goal, and we've seen from the greatest to never do it that they can get those counterattacks going. As we see Llama up the field, he tries to get a touch to get a pass off to Yuxzilla, but still almost ends up in a goal as Yuxzilla tries to get that slot into the bottom corner. No boost, he wasn't able to. Now we have Gedalians on the counter attack, but Yuxzilla does well just to set himself up for a clearance. Llama is on the end of that. Can he place it to perfection? Almost. Again, he almost does. As Tom almost own goals it, gets it out of danger. Luckily for him, that was so close. Once again, feels like when the greatest never do it, get that chance, they're just almost taking it, and counterattack is where they can punish Gedalians the most.
Yeah, I feel like that's the difference between these two sides. Greats never do it. You give them that opportunity, they're going to take it, but it takes them a while to find that opportunity, you know. Like you said, very counter-aggressive Rocket League coming out from them. Meanwhile, Gedalians, they're happy to keep the pressure up. They're creating chance after chance after chance. They know if they keep on creating some, eventually they will score a goal. It didn't work for them last game, but clearly it's working much more for them this game as Tomster tries to place that one bottom corner, gets it midfield, who's there? No one, so he just, you know, recycles possession. And as you can see, he's keeping the pressure on. It means there's less boost to go around for these orange players. That one bounces off the crossbar, very close to being 3-1. But this game 1 or game 2 is so much better from Gedalians than it was in game 1, Pudding.
100%. I mean, they're relentless on the attack, although they need to be careful because I do know from watching some of these guys over and over again, they do like a good old double commit, a good dive onto the ball in the other half, and with the way the Greatest to Never Do It are playing, that could spell disaster for them. So they need to just be patient. They just need to take their opportunities and not give Greatest to Never Do It those chances. But there's a minute and a half left here. It's still a 1-goal game though, so really I think we need to see another goal out of Godalians to seal this. They have the pressure, but just haven't been able to break through in a little while here as Winter goes for the pass over. Maybe no one's there, but he does get the dunk. Is anyone there to finish it up? Llama almost is, and he tries to get the bump, which leaves the goal wide open for Yoxzilla, and there we go. Like I said, the Godalians didn't get that extra goal they needed, and a good bump from Llama and a good dunk from Winter, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a very fortunate one, I think. Of all the goals Godalians have conceded today, that's one where you'd sort of be they'd probably be looking at themselves even and thinking, well, actually, what were we even meant to do there? That's just unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how the goals come about. It is 2-2 as we enter this final minute. And you know, oh, Shark, that's a good beat. But if Grace Never Do It can get the next goal, suddenly they could be thinking maybe we can cause a bit of an upset here. People wouldn't be backing us going into this series. Time to show us why they should be. Llama beats 1, beats 2. Can he squeeze it in? Llama, that is a sensational goal from you, my guy. And suddenly, Grace and Never Do It have overturned a 2-goal deficit once more. Or not this time, actually, no. But still, overturned a 1-goal deficit. This is great from them so far.
Just really smart from Llama. He recognized if he were to just take that shot, they'd probably lose possession, and hits it onto the back wall, doubles it, triples it, and just gets the goal. It's just great play, great patience, and great game knowledge. But still have 30 seconds left here. Godalians need to get that bit of pressure, and they might get it here at the demo from Tom. Left Winter back with no boost. He does fake out Shark, however, by missing that ball, which might give them a chance to clear the ball. However, Tom almost gets there before Llama even has a chance to jump. Now Yoxzilla trying to get the double down. All they need to do here is take the time off, and they will have a 2-0 lead against the team that are arguably the favorites in this tournament. Llama just flopping around the goal line. He's just waiting for that ball to drop, and it might do here. Shark doesn't keep it up, but he does. Tom's up, can't get there. The ball just has to go down, and it does. It's a 2-0 lead for Greatest to Never Do It. They wouldn't have predicted this at all coming into this series, but they've managed to do it, and now they're just 2 games away from knocking Godalians out.
Yeah, against all odds here, Grace Never Do It are really pulling off something. Heist of the century if they can really manage to stick in here. But it is not over yet. Best of 7. You're still only halfway to that point of sending yourselves through to the next round. I think both teams will know that. They're gonna Godalians are gonna be thinking, yeah, it's only 2 games. We can take it. And Grace Never Do are going to be thinking, it's still 2 more. You have to lock in from this point onwards. I can speak from personal experience 2 weekends ago. You think you've got it after going 2-0 up. It is not over by that point, especially when you're going against Tom, Shark, and Shallow. But they do have a convincing argument to make that they could be the ones to knock out Godalians.
Yeah, they're playing the way they need to be honest. I do feel like at times they do soak up a bit too much pressure, but all credit to them. They're holding off a lot of the Godalians attacks, and Godalians just aren't getting the goals that they need. They needed an extra goal, I thought, to seal that game when they had the 1-goal lead. They didn't get it, and they paid for it. So gonna have to see what they do in this game 3 to try and get back in this series. Obviously, it's never over in Rocket League. Anything can happen in a best of 7. We still got potential 5 more games ahead of us, so we will just have to see what happens here as Shark with a patient shot almost gets the beat there. He's getting bumped though, and a bit of chaos going on here as Godalians want to start off this game strong. They want to start off with a goal early on to give them the lead, and they do that with Shallow reading the backboard. Gets just a slightly fortunate touchdown, but I feel like it might have been a goal anyways. I feel like Llama coming in there really didn't play a difference to the ball going into the net of Greatest to Never Do It, and Godalians get the early lead they're looking for.
And that one feels so uncharacteristic of a goal to concede for Grace to Never Do It. You know, they've been so solid on defense, and suddenly they're 2-0 down. two goals that really felt like, they're not tough ones to deal with. That one just gets banged off the corner. Shallow, it's a good pass across, but from that angle, you weren't really expecting Tomster to finish it. You wouldn't be expecting any player to finish it, that said. But Tom, when you're that quality, when you're as good as he is, sometimes you can just pull tricks out of the bag. And suddenly, 2 goals up, less than 30 seconds. We've seen this story before. We've seen Grace never do it to overcome these deficits. But they do need to start striking fast and hard yet again.
Yeah, they get a little bit of fortune on that last goal, I think, with Tom's double happening to go in, but the play was there. The pass from Shallow was perfect, and Tom did what he had to do to get the ball in, as this might be a chance for Grace to never do it, but Winter just doesn't place the shot where he needed to, and now Gedalians might have a chance here. Although we do see boost on the side of Grace to never do it, so they should be okay to get the ball out here. As Winter again, though, just a bit of a wayward touch gives Gedalians the ball back. It just seems like it's being banged a bit back and forth here. We'll have to see who can get the first pass going, as it might be Gedalians with Shark going up. Does he have the boost for the double? He might have, but Yuxzilla gets across to stop him on time. Can Grace never do it mount a counter attack? Doesn't seem like it at the moment, as they're a bit stuck in their own half, but Winter goes up again, though, low boost. Seems like they're just not able to get this counter attack going, but Gedalians just taking their time. They're just playing their lead. They don't want to make any silly mistakes here, or we could see a repeat of game 1.
Yeah, that's the last thing they'll want at this point in the series. Being 2-0 down in a best 7, manageable. Being 3-0 down in a best 7, okay, it's a time to panic just a bit. But Shark, he doesn't want that happen at all. He's looking to put them 3 goals up, and that would be just a bit more secure. The pressure is still here. Grace to never do it, starting to run out of boost. Meanwhile, the reinforcements are arriving for Gedalians. Tomster gets it over Llama. Not quite, actually. Thought, that might be that all said and done. Shallow trying to put that one low. Winter saving it. And this is the defense we've seen so much from Grace to never do it. The 2 goals down. They have the game to go. There's still time, but they do need to start thinking about getting something soon for them.
Yeah, we have over half of the game gone here, and it looks like it might be 3-0, but that's a nice little save from Winter. He comes off in the squishy and denies Tom in spectacular fashion now. They need to get something going here. Yuxzilla just doesn't have the boost to do that, and going to give Shark a bit of a free opportunity, which he never want to do. We've seen him plenty of times get free time on the ball, and so creative with his mechanics and so fast that all of a sudden the ball can be in your net. However, Winter plays the 50 for Llama, who just goes for a simple shot to try and catch Shark out, and he almost does it. Shark may be expecting something a bit quicker there from Llama, but the patience almost paid off. Now, 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Llama almost gets there. I think that shot would have been a goal if he got on the end of it. So close, but they're not giving up just yet. Double coming up from Yuck. He almost gets it there, and Llama trying to take it up again. They're just trying to pepper the backboard. I think they know that Gedalians are low boost, but Shark on the rotations gets there on time to cut it out.
Yeah, it's so clean from this side, They're always in the right spot, it feels, this game, Gedalians. There's never really a time where they're catching each other out. They're fixing the double commit issues. The comms must be going fine. That said, almost going into the net. Tomster and Shark probably both having it covered, though, that one angle specifically. That one follows the Shark himself. Open net. 3-0 with 1:05 to go. That might just be that for Gedalians in game 3.
Yeah, Yuxzilla, I don't know if he got bumped or if he just missed in the air there, but just no one home at all for Greatest to never do it. Winter rotating back, just not able to get back on time, and we've seen them come back from 2 goals with a lot more time than this. Can they do it with 3 goals and only a minute left? It's hard to believe they can, honestly. But we'll just see. I think even a consolation goal always helps. It always helps to get the confidence up a little bit. Shallow tries to go for the reset double off the back wall there, and that would have been a spectacular finish. However, Gedalians, I don't think they want to give up here. They would like another goal. I mean, losing 4-0 is a bit of a tough loss to take, I think, after having such a good first 2 games. So we'll have to see if they can get that extra goal. But Llama, he goes for the smart bump, but he actually ends up blocking it by himself. Shallow's flopping on the goal line. Oh, off the post from Winter. They're trying so hard, but they just can't break through Gedalians, it seems.
Yeah, so close, yet so far for them. It really was just one of those games. On defense, at the start, maybe not as good as they usually are. And on offense, it just feels like they're getting a bit unfortunate. The ideas they had, always working out. But again, Gedalians really up to probably their top gear here. Or at least getting up there. As they do manage to take game 3. Probably, not even probably, definitely the cleanest we have seen them here. Still conceding as many shots as they're putting out, but this time they feel so much more controlled in defense. The pressure is much more controllable, and they're not double committing when they're on offense. Look, if Gedalians want to win the series, this was a very crucial game for them to take back.
For sure, the defense was just way tighter this time. They didn't allow any of those silly goals or open nest or even just like I feel like we've seen a few crazy goals coming out from Greatest to Never Do It. They've had a couple wild dunks off the ceiling and everything, but Gedalians, they in a way allow that to happen sometimes from the way that they're choosing to defend, but they've definitely polished it up in that game 3 now. I think my prediction coming into this might have been a 4-2. We'll have to see if that comes true, if Gedalians can just pull off a sweep of games here to take the series. But we'll have to see if Greatest to Never Do might have a bit of fight in them. We've still got 4 games left here, so I would like to think that that scoreline will not be the same for the games to come, as Winter almost gets there on time. Shark is there to save the day, though. For Gedalians, an early goal might have been actually quite bad for them, but they prevented it for the meantime. However, Tom, that's an excellent read on the rotation back. I was going to say it looked really good there for Greatest to Never Did, but he cuts out that attack, and they're playing with a bit more confidence now. But Tom is out of position here. He does get the bump on Llama, though, to stop the attack, but Llama comes back around and gets the 50. Some good play coming out of Greatest to Never Do It here.
Yeah, very good from them so far this game. Much more controlled from them. They're not really panicking. They're not making any stupid mistakes on defense so far, which, they were conceding goals last game that they weren't conceding in the 2 games prior. They need to just, get that confidence going, because if they can start here, then who knows where that will take them. That one drops into the box, but Winter just happy to boom it away. Llama trying to race to catch it. Shark instead in control, but 0 boost. Tomster on target. And unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. 1-0 to Gedalians.
Thought they were okay there. I think if Yoxzilla maybe went there, he might have been able to just stop the ball from going on target. It might have been a bad 50, but he tries to play the shadow and just can't get the save off. So Tom will happily take the first goal of this game. As Llama, though, the open net merchant himself, takes another one to his tally. We're back to an even game straight away.
Yeah, just one of those kickoff goals. Look, it happens at every single level, and you have to be there. Have to be there to defend it, have to be there to score it. And yeah, they're right back in it. That'll do their confidence a world of good. Yoxzilla trying to find the top corner from that one. Doesn't quite manage to reach it. So Shark taking down the line. Gets 1 touch, gets 2. That's so great from him. So that one's put into the mixer. Yoxzilla, the first one to react to it. But they have immediately become back on the back foot after scoring that goal. That's a bit shaky from Gedalians there for a second. Nothing quite comes from it, but it is good to see if you're cheering on Grace and Never Do It. Yeah, Gedalians, they are going to be tough to beat for any single team. They are the favourites, but they are still human.
Yeah, we saw that in the first 2 games, and a bit more of it here. They haven't been as dominant, but I think it is down to Greatest to Never Do It playing just a little bit better. They're taking a little bit more time on the ball, although I do feel like they're still giving Gedalians a good few free balls and a good few chances. A Shark almost gets a nasty angle there on the double touch. Greatest to Never Do It are looking to counterattack, but again, they do give the ball back to Gedalians, but Shark happily returns it to sender as Tom is looking to make something happen here. It looks like the boost isn't on their side, although that's a bit of a wayward touch from Yoxzilla. Gonna mean Llama has to make something out of this high ball, and he gets just enough on it to get it back to Yoxzilla now. Going for the reset, isn't able to get the scoop. Winter trying to pass it off to Yoxzilla here. This could be an opportunity, but can't turn around there. Winter Tries to get the shot off. That's a double commit from Gedalians. It's looking a bit shaky if Llama can get anything here, but seems like the pressure is gone for now.
Yeah, the pressure does drop off just a bit. This game probably feels like the closest of any of the games to me. Both teams going end to end, creating chance after chance. 4 shots each way. Feels like every game we've had, the shots have just been identical between the two teams. The Shark trying to take it downfield. Uxilla is just there to read it, however. Demo coming out. What does that mean for Winter? Well, he has 1 touch. Gets the dunk on Shallow as well. To follow up there is only Tomster, but he gives that one away way too easy. And Uxilla has control. Try and take to the backboard. 2 players have to commit for Gedalians. And Llama getting back into the mix. Orange cars are swarming with 100 boost. Has to be boomed down the line. Shallow trying to create something, but Winter there to read it. That one's on target. Shark trying to squeeze in near post, but no opportunity for it to go in whatsoever. As we enter the last minute, this one is such an important game for both sides. Gedalians win, even series. Greatest never do it win, and they are a game away from the semi-finals.
Going and winning the last game 4-0 and then losing here, I think would be pretty tough one to take. I think Greatest to Never Do It have been the better team in this game, but they just haven't been able to find that goal. As this could be it here, as Uxilla on target, he gets the goal. Could this be the goal that gives the Greatest to Never Do It the match point in this series? I mean, just that counter attack again. They see the opening, Uxilla just places it over the last man, and 39 seconds to hold out the lead here. They've held strong. They've definitely been a lot more. I would say they've been a lot more threatening going forward, and they're finally rewarded for it. As Llama just trying to take some time off the clock here. Looking a bit awkward here from Greatest to Never Do It though, as Winter forced to make a last ditch save, and with 20 seconds left, Gedalians need a goal. That pass could do it. It's a fantastic save from Winter again. He's been so clutch on defense in this game. There was one earlier as well where both his teammates dove and he got a perfect touch off to the side, and he does it again there to keep his team ahead with 5 seconds left. Shark, can he make anything happen here? He's on such a low boost, it looks so unlikely, and Tom has to make something happen here. Someone is on him immediately. It was Winter again, and we're on match point, Nova.
That we are, and look, if you're Gedalians, you have to be thinking, what is going wrong for you? Because Grace never do it. 3 players that shouldn't be outperforming Gedalians, and I mean that in the nicest way to the 3 players and Grace never do it. Gedalians consists of, look, some of the best players, like, easily some of the best players in the server. Like I said, 2 people who won at the last LAN alongside Kieran. A player who's making main event in RLCS is on this team. And yet, Greatest to Never Do It have outplayed them in 3 out of the 4 games. And Gedalians are playing fine on the attack, it feels. But on the defense, it's just not working out for them. And really, it'll be so interesting to see what changes from them, because they have to change something now, Pudding. They need to win the next 3 back to back to back. Because otherwise, they'll be going, the favourites will be out without even making it to the semi-finals.
If there's any team who can do it, it is Gedalians. However, I mean, in that game, they had 1 goal and the other 7 shots were saved by Greatest to Never Do It. So just a fantastic defensive performance. And I mean, going forward, they look so much better as well. If they can keep that up in this game, I would certainly back them to take it 4-1 here, which would be an unbelievable shock. But here, look, Rocket League is a team game at the end of the day. So you can have worse individual players, but a better team, and it seems to be the case so far for Greatest to Never Do It.
That's exactly how it's playing out. Uxilla versus Tom on that goal line. Winter trying to dive for it. Instead, that goes up. Uxilla beating one out. Tomster, you know, Gedalians, they know full well they need to start off strong here. Shallow maybe should have shot that, instead opting for what looked like the pass. Either that or a miss it. That one now, 50 across. Uxilla bouncing around in the box. Tomster cannot quite get the shot on. Shark now beats one, trying to take to the corner, gets the flip reset into wave that into a 50 Llama. Only player that's still alive, and yet he's standing strong. Winter just getting demoed twice in a row. He's not even able to stay on the field with the way Godalians are playing right now. He's out of it again. This is just unfortunate. And Tomster, will he make it? Well, no, the Winter, he spawns back to make the save. Very entertaining start to this game 5.
Just utter chaos in the orange half. I mean, they've clearly recognized that Winter is the guy they need to get rid of on the defense to get some of these goals, because after that last performance, he completely shut out Godalians following the first goal. So is this the change in playstyle the Godalians are going for? Are they going to be pushing for more of these demos? As Winter getting revenge on Shallow again there. He's not going down without a fight, that's for sure. As tries to get the Crusader pinch, and it's going to follow this up himself. If he can get that boost, he might be able to make a play here. Yaxilla, though, cuts across to try and make that play himself, as Winter is on no boost. What is going on in the orange half? They're all just having a great time. Forgot they're meant to be defending their net. As yeah, I mean, I think everyone was just confused. Llama's AFK, so I think his game tabbed out here.
Oh no. Quite
well, we might have to see what the story is here with the rules, as I can't lie, I'm not the most familiar with them myself.
Look, you keep on talking there, I will figure out everything for us, Pudding.
That sounds good, but Llama seems to be back in it here. I feel like the longer this game goes on, with Godalians having the lead, the worse for Chris to never do it. The comeback happened in game 1, but might not happen again. The Shallow gets that double. I do think we might get a restart here.
Fortunately, it's not a restart. I have been told, according to the rules. Yeah, no, they have to continue on here. I'm not the person who decided. I just got the message and I'm delivering it. So they'll have to fight back. Look, they've managed to turn it around 2 times here already. They will have to try and turn it around a third. But that one bounces on target. Llama is there to save it. It will be frustrating. It might not do their mentals great for that one to go in. I do understand the frustration, but they do still have to lock in with 2 minutes and a bit to go. This one is far from over.
Certainly, I mean, just the one goal is obviously not ideal in their scenario, but certainly still winnable for them as Llama tries to go for the double and he gets it. Shark caught out of position a little bit there. This could be the start of the comeback as Yaxilla completely smashes Shallow off the ball in Llama with an excellent double touch. And yeah, with 2 minutes left, Godalians need another goal to seal this game, I feel.
Yeah, that they do. When you've got the greatest to never do it against you, they might be the greatest to do it after today, because they are just playing sensational Rocket League right now. I say that as Llama lets it bounce over his head, but to let it go to the corner. He's now there to take it himself. Yaxilla getting a demo on Tom, which would hopefully help kill the pressure. And yet there's still just blue cars going all around this orange half. They don't want to let the ball escape. They want to keep up the pressure. As Shallow smartly takes it slowly, knowing, yep, Yaxilla can't really do much if he just jumped out of the play. And now here he comes in the air. Is there the boost to get the save? There is, but Thompson with the follow-up plan, but this time denying him. And with 1:15 to go, can the greatest to never do it pull it back?
Yeah, they're pinned back a bit here, but the one counter-attack's all they need. Winter is on this. He's trying to get the bump on Tom, but not quite able to get it. Shallow gets the demo onto Llama, which might give Godalians a bit of space to get forward here. As Shark is going for that top corner. Runs out of boost to do so, though, and Winter just opts to get rid of the ball because he's on such low boost. Shallow passing by the Shark. This might give Yaxilla a chance on the ball, but rebounds awkwardly off the ceiling when trying to get back to the ball, and it's rolling. Is it going to go up? Can they get the goal? And they do. Tom might have just sealed the deal. We are having a couple more issues from Bruce to never do it, but we'll just have to figure that out after the game. But looks like that might be game over.
Yeah, unless they can get a quick goal here, that might be that. Llama trying to get the flip resets, but nothing really working. There's no options available to them. That one's placed in front of the box. Uxilla just trying to boom it back downfield. Llama following it up, getting the pop back out, but it's no one there for it. And Tomster, oh, that's a miss. Uxilla on target, off the bar. Can Llama put it in? Yes, he can. And with 13 seconds left, there is so much time for something to happen here, Captain Pudding.
Oh gosh, can we see it happen? I mean, that's a horrible miss from Tom, and Sharks just left in no man's land on the goals. The ball hits off the bar, and Llama once again takes the chance. Garcilla is in that corner. He might be able to make a play here. Tom is waiting for him. He goes for a helicopter reset there. I don't know what I just saw, but they're not. They're still in their half here, and it might just be in their net, and it is, as Gedalians spoil the show, seal the game 4-2. But I do think we'll have a couple moments to talk here, as we need a bit of a restart. So, what do you? Obviously, I was going to say, what do you think went wrong there for Grace Never Did? But obviously, they had a few issues with Llama there. So if they can get that fixed, then you might see a bit more fight out of them in the next game.
Yeah, considering, that first goal definitely savable if Llama's on the pitch there. If he hasn't tapped out, it is unfortunate, but unfortunately rules are rules. We do have to stick to them. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate that just is how the first goal went about. But I'd look at it. I tried to look at it at a positive way and try to say that they lost because of that. But if that's sorted, well, then what's stopping them from winning the next one?
Certainly, I mean, they still made that a
God.
close game. They still made that a close game, even with their issues. So, maybe Gedalians got a little bit complacent, but yeah, I mean, we're at 3-2 here, so we'll have to see if Gedalians can carry this momentum on. They have to win the next two to take the series, but honestly, I have no idea which way this is going to go. What are your thoughts? How do you think this is going to play out?
If I had to be honest, I'm expecting. Oh, this is tough to predict, but I'm expecting Gedalians to eventually just come. I think they're gonna win the next two. And it's gonna be close, but they're Gedalians for a reason. Shark, Tomster, Shallow. It's tough. Like, it's just I'm struggling to see it's not going their way, even after all the magic greatest to never do it have done. And I want to see them do more magic just for the drama. I do think this might be just an uphill, despite them being a game up as well. I do think it might be an uphill battle. So, look, we're still. Oh, are we back now?
Looks like it. As
look, how do you think it's going to go, real quick? Oh no, are we starting? Get in! Alright, there, Lama's in. Good stuff. Well, we're underway.
I mean, I'm gonna go against the curve here. I'm gonna say Grace Never Did are gonna win this in Game 7. I think they've got it in them. We're definitely not seeing the best version of Shark, Tom, and Shallow individually, especially. But sometimes just the way they're playing right now can be enough in these close series. They definitely probably have a bit more experience in these situations where they are a few games down in an important competition. Well, important to us anyways, but but they're looking to get that opening goal as they do. The 50 just goes straight down to Shallow as Shark gets the 50 with Llama. It's perfectly to Shallow, and he just places it in the top right corner.
Okay, sorry. I thought Shark just left mid-match to change car. But we've been told it's a sound bug. He is using the same car, to be fair to him. So completely understandable. Very good goal from Shallow to slot at top corner. But Yuxzilla, he wants to respond right now. Forces two to commit. Winter jumping up at Tom. Does manage to beat him to that ball. Llama now can't quite get control. Has to take it backwards instead, with Shark quickly approaching. Shallow beats one, but only Winter there. Tomster can only 50 it off the backboard, which means, you know, I thought it would have been Grace Never Do control there. It would have been their possession. But instead, that one's off the backboard. Llama has to get a very good touch to keep that one out. And Shark down to Shallow. It's on target. Yuxzilla saving it away. But so far, it's just a continuation of what we saw earlier in the game. It is still Goodallion's pressure. That said, Yuxzilla, good opportunity, trying to do a bit of a delayed flick, but doesn't quite work. And after a minute and a half gone, it is still 1-0 Goodallions.
Yeah, the boost is just killing Greatest to Never Do It at the moment. They just can't seem to have the boost in the tank when they do finally get forward. But they do still have a bit of an attack here. That's the demo that they needed. It's an excellent demo from Yuxzilla. I've really felt in these last few games that he is the person who's getting them on the attack, who's making the plays to get the goals for them, and he does it again here to bring the Greatest to Never Do It back into the series. But yeah, I mean, they're getting their chances, they're taking them, but they need to hold off against the Goodallions. I mean, Shark is starting to get into the game with these mechanics, and they're doing quite well, I would say, over the series to actually shut him down. As this could be an open net, but Winter, I think he recognized the Shark might have been back there and just chose not to take the shot. But yeah, really tight game so far, Nova.
Very tight game in Llama. That is a golden opportunity. Possibly should have been taking it. Instead, it goes down the other end, and Shark shows you what you do with those big chances. Gets it under one, and then the demo on Llama just seals the deal. That's so unfortunate, but that's Rocket League for you sometimes. And look, there's loads of time to come back from it, but they will be ruining that mischance beforehand, Pudding.
Yeah, I knew all these open goal scores from Llama was too good to be true. He was bound to miss one after a certain amount of time, and he unfortunately does it at, I'd say, a pretty bad time for them. But just the one goal here. Although Goodallions are getting the demos now to open up the defense, and it might be another goal here, but Yuxzilla, with the little boost he has left, gets in the way. But yeah, the boost is still a big problem as Llama's trying to get something going here with a redirect, but not able to get it as Yuxzilla's beat there. Winter with no boost, just forced to pass it off the wall, but the demo from Llama opens up a little bit of space. Can they get anything going here? Shark caught a bit flat-footed, might have to make an awkward read here as he tries to get the double. Can Chris Never Do get a shot here? No. Seems like, oh, that's not a great touch from Llama. He gives it straight back to Tom, and Goodallions might be able to clear the lines here. Can Shark get back for that? Tom spawns on the right side, though, to keep his team ahead.
Yep. But look, RNG, sometimes you need it, and Goodallions will be saying thank you very much to the Rocket League gods. That said, Winter trying to squeeze that one into the top corner. Doesn't quite work. This time it's out to Llama. That one is top corner. That one, no one is there to save. And Greatest to Never Do It equalize once more after a fantastic pass from Winter. After a great demo and bump from Yuxzilla. He's doing it again. Greatest to Never Do It. Look, 90 seconds. Get a goal in that time. Close the fort. And it's one of the greatest upsets we've seen in a while if they can do that.
Yeah, what a pass from Winter. And I mean, the shot wasn't easy at all, but still managed to place it to perfection as Llama bumps Shark almost into the double. This is looking scary as I don't think Tom can get around that time. He can't. Danger has been cleared for just a second by Greatest to Never Do It, but Goodallions are hungry. They're looking for the demos. They're looking for the chance to potentially take this to a game 7. As that's just what just happened. Llama gets the goal. I need to see that again because I looked away for a brief second as, oh no, oh no. That is so unfortunate for Goodallions, but Llama put the pressure on them there and he got rewarded for it with an unfortunate own goal, which can only be described as unfortunate, but they still got a minute to hold off against the offensive powerhouses we know these 3 players to be in Goodallions.
Yeah, look, 50 seconds, do or die if you're part of the Goodallions team. Shallow trying to get it forward. Lama can only put it back in Shallow. He's got the boost, he's got the control, he's got the pass down, but the 50 is there from Yuxilla, which takes it to the corner, which drives so much time off the clock. That one now put back into the mixer. Lama leaving it for Winter, who's 0 boost right now. He just has to take it slow, wasting as much time as he can. And Lama getting it down the line. Now 20 seconds left. Tomster booming it up high. Shark is beaten by Yuxilla. Shallow booming it right back. Tomster getting into the corner, but no one's there. That's a miss, but Yuxilla booming away. Shallow, what can he do here? Using up most of his boost just to get to the halfway line. Shark knocking it forward, but they have to make something happen with 0 seconds to go. It's just where they want it though. Tomster gets it to Shark. That one's off the crossbar. Greatest to never do it. Knocking out Gedalians 4 games to 2. And my word, is that an upset?
Wow, I'm lost for words. I mean, if there was ever a team to score in 0 seconds, it was Gedalians, and they should have had it. They almost had it, but just no one there in the middle to keep them in the game. And yeah, I mean, what an upset. We don't see many upsets like that, and fair play to Grace never did. They have dismantled Gedalians and kept them out, I'd say, in a fantastic performance. I mean, still sort of don't know what to say, as that was a crazy ending to the game, but yeah, I mean, will we see more upsets like that today? Can Greatest to Never Do It now make the run to win the entire playoffs?
Look, that is the question, but my word, that is... Look, we have to commend them already for that. It doesn't matter how they do from here on out. They are the team that knocked out Gedalians. 4 games, not even a game 7, a game 6. It is just so impressive from them. But look, that's how it goes sometimes. So, we will be back in just me and Pudding won't be back, unfortunately. We have RSC, so very, very sad times for us. But Mali, who's running this whole stuff, will be back with you in just a sec for the semi-finals, 3rd versus 2nd, I believe, which is none other than Press X to Score versus Ball Game, if I'm not mistaken. So don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back.
Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Changed your name on my phone. Take what you want, I can't give anymore. You take what you want.
after 2 very long series, which are very heartbreaking for teams. Yes, but what we gotta remember is none of this would be possible without our lovely sponsor, LTX Academy, where you might be able to bring some better players, some close series like there, or maybe finally get above a D tier on anyone's championship tier list. Who knows? But we're getting well underway. We saw a very impressive performance earlier from the greatest to never do it, from Yuxula, Winter, and Llama, who managed to topple the Titans. They weren't the Titans of League play, but they are the Titans in everyone's minds. Gedalians. 4-2 in that series, but they have an interesting, different test here, and a team that they have played in the League play previously with our lovely, what's the actual team now? Waffle House. Not the usual Waffle House with Freeze, it's a Waffle House to include Canute. But speaking of which, brilliant save by him. And he's going to be one that's going to be important. If he's firing on all cylinders, it's really going to help performances of Waffle House. Llama intercepts that well though. Sends it downfield. But Winter can't really do anything. That's a good pass from Waffle to Nuss. The chemistry from those two is going to be absolutely essential to this team working. I don't know how well they'll necessarily end up playing with Nusa, but it's going to be interesting to see. Because those two, they play nearly every tournament they can together. 3s, 2s, lands, it doesn't matter. But again, it's going to be a very long series, but another best of 7. And game 1, it's going to be a bit of a feeder game. Both teams, obviously, the greatest to ever do it had a warm-up series earlier by beating Gedalians. And speaking of which, Llama, great pass infield, Winter scores. Cool, so it might be a good chance for the greatest to never do it to I don't know, take a couple of games early, try and maybe force Waffle House into doing a bit of a comeback. But Nuss choosing an interesting car. I wasn't on his camera for long enough to figure out what exactly is he in. I can't actually tell what car Nuss is in. Yeah, that's interesting. If anyone could chat can tell me what car Nuss is in, that'd be really appreciative. Be interesting to see where exactly. So if anyone knows. That's not the Jaeger, is it? Huh. I don't know. Either way, it's a good pass in the middle by Newt. Newt? Kanuta. Nuta. Many different ways to say his name. He doesn't really mind which way. But that's a great pass infield by Yuxula, and Llama snipes it once again. The only thing we're missing is 2 goals on blue side for the perfect 2-2-2-2-2, but we just have to wait and see. Now, can Waffle House can I come back from this little slow start, or the greatest to do it? Will I just keep piling on the pressure? That's a great demo there. The net is open. Winter, he manages to find it, and there's 3 goals to the good. And whichever one of these 2 teams has ball game waiting in the grand final for them after this, and they're gonna have to really see, can they make it happen? Nusa gets 1 up there. That's a good save by him. Nuss gets the touch. Waffle is up, he gets the reset, trying to follow it up, he can't. Llama intercepts it well. Nusa just aimlessly hits it away. Yuxula has all the time space in his corner. He gets bumped, but he might be able to stay on it. He does, he gets the good 50 downfield. Canute has to deal with this. He does. Llama tries to pass it off to his good friend there. You gotta remember now, he isn't on the same team there. Canute has no boost, the demo's there. Oh, I don't know, was that a pass? Was it trying to be a shot? It's there, it's off the crossbar! And it's off again! Oh my god, how haven't Waffle House scored? That is... Oh, that everything is not turning up Millhouse for them right now as it stands. That is... heartbreaking. But then again, 1 goal, as the game state currently is, I don't think it's the biggest issue. Yuxula can't find the double tap. Winter can't capitalize either, so Llama smartly takes it all the way back. Llama air dribbles across, tries to buy his team as much time as possible. Uxula takes to the skies, but Waffle making himself being a nuisance, being a pest, and just getting a crucial touch there. Uxula he respawned from the demo and then accidentally touches the ball upwards. Takes off his back wall, he gets the reset, but only as far as Sundry, aka Nuss. Sundry? I don't actually know. But Nuss, either way, we all know who he is. Main in the Jaeger, as I've now learned it is. Newt gets the pass infield. Nuss, he's challenged well though. Waffle takes back 20 seconds remaining though, and I'd nearly say it has to be. It is over. It is over for the race to never do it. As I say that though, never say never. Just the tiniest sliver of hope, possibly, that they could potentially, maybe come back in this game. But Uxula, absolute cut white. I need you lovely people in the chat to entertain me. Trying to sort out a scheduling issue there as well. But we'll have to see. Grace never do it. Completing off well there. That's a almost perfect start, you should say. They had all the pressure. They didn't really. Waffle House weren't really too troublesome that game, but again, they've had no warm up. Waffle, when he was pinged at the start time of 7 o'clock for the first series, he may or may not have forgot this was on today. So we'll see. Maybe his team might be see how it goes. As we're waiting on Mali, our lovely producer, to ready up, or just the timer to go out. But either way, we are going to try and find out, can the greatest to never do it take another game? But we'll see. Excuse the yawn. It is obviously late enough, so we are trying to make up as much time in the bracket as possible. Try and get this done ASAP. And if you want to learn how to sweep and just be the best player you can be, you know where to go. Our lovely LTX Academy. But we'll see here, Llama. That's a good pitch, and ends up. I don't know whether he just couldn't do anything. Was that a Jaeger hitbox issue? Either way, it's rather poor. And that is exactly the sort of start you want if you're the greatest to ever do it. Demoralizing your opponent at the same time. Good attempt by Uxula, but Canute managed to get the save. Waffle beats out Llama. Uxula left 1v1, but he has all the boost and now he has all the time and space. That's a good challenge by Nuss. The ball is dangling in front of the net there, but Winter smartly controls it. Gets the pass infield. He's going to try and dunk, but no, Canute manages to hit it off to the side. Oh, finds it to his teammate Nuss, who can get a nice solid 50 there. Net is on target, but Canute back there. I feel like Canute is just everywhere on defense at the moment. And now we're going to see here what can happen. Nuss trying to make a go forward there. Waffle finds the infield pass only this far. That's whoever. I can't remember. Too many names at once. Either way, Winter. Shot is on there. He has to deal with it. He does. Nuss gets to the pass infield, and that's beautiful by Nuss. Straight to Waffle. The chemistry coming out on show. And that is a beautiful goal for Waffle House. who managed to equalise in this game number 2. Final score predictions. We are going to go 4-2 to the greatest to never do it. That is going to be my prediction right now. 4-2. We're going to give Waffle House some games. Greatest to never do it. We saw against the team quality Gadalians earlier. They were absolutely unbelievable in winter. Oh my. For the sanity of me, my voice, and the stream length, a quick 4-0 would be ideal, but probably about 4-2 if I had to guess. And our lovely admin for today of senior playoffs, Larry Grady, in chat, give his prediction. I think that's what we would love to hear. But the real question is, whichever team does come out of this, we saw press X to score. As we, oh wait, that could just be in. It's in. Oh my. Oh my. Yuxula trying to get it in field, but Waffle, that's great. It's just in. Equalizing the game there. Waffle House 4-3. Yeah, first seed versus fourth. League play was all kind of messed up with seeding. It was very interesting indeed. Like, sure, Medallions were 5th seed, I don't know, and well, that's where they ended up finishing. But yeah, like teams were beating everyone. It was kind of weird. So I would still, based solely off the fact of how well it doesn't, like, I know league play says a lot, but based off just how well they were playing earlier against Gadalians, I do have to give it to the greatest to ever do it. Oh my god. I look away for a second and it hits off the post and I hear the ding. It is in. Yuxula. Can't help but laugh at that. Oh my. 3-2, greatest never do it. They regain their lead. If they can take this game number 2, that'll be a huge boost in their hopes to try and win, close out the series. I said close it out, it's only just started really, but Waffle gets over 1. Nuts gets the touch. But Yuxula is so important to this team. Especially on defense, offense, he's just really important everywhere. He's really kind of a glue that holds a lot together. I said that about Llama as well a lot, but Yuxula, he's kind of the star firepower, we should say, of this team. But both Winter and Newton decided to leave it. Llama decides to go low, just leave Waffle, hands in the ball, but in the end, game of chess, handing it straight back to his team. Llama gets faked out there. I don't know what happened, but either way, it doesn't matter. 3-3-2. 3-3 to both teams. It is a draw at the moment. A minute 47 left on the clock, and we are having one hell of a game on our hands right now. Now, we're going to see the kickoff strategies come. The ball is just over net. Canute gets an important touch there. Can Yuxula find this target? He can't, but he keeps possession wisely. Tries to get a touch infield. Winter gets it over 1, but Waffle is there to deal with it. Pulling off some recoveries there. Can't though. Canute is up. 1 touch the thing. The ceiling. But that's a good challenge by Llama. The net is open, but Waffle does well. Send that ball to the corner. That's a good bump coming out by Yuxula there. The ball is sent to backboard, but Waffle misses. Someone has to be there. No one is there. Winter is too far back. Llama can't get the shot. Winter tries to pass infield. Waffle is in the right position to block it there. Llama smartly leaves it. Gets a touch there. But the ball is bouncing in front of the net. That's a crucial touch by Canute. Ball 50 straight towards Llama. It could be dropping in. That's a brilliant touch by Waffle. He is absolutely phenomenal right now on defense. He is saving everything. The greatest to never do it are having so much pressure on net. There's Demo coming out. Canute can't get back and Llama scores. Oh my. It was inevitable. It had to happen. It just couldn't be anything else. They had so much pressure and finally they were able to score. Oh my, that... I was like too busy yawning. A kickoff goal there. The greatest to never do it. That surely wraps it up for them this game. They have just... There's been a lot... Waffle House have been a lot better this game, but greatest to never do it. They're showing exactly how they took down Medallions. They have just been unbelievable. Now, we're going to see how it happens here. 30 seconds remaining. They're playing way too good to lose, Tom. I think they are. They're playing very good. They're playing very good. And if there's anything we saw from that earlier series, ball game are beatable. They're not undefeatable titans by any stretch of the imagination. The defense, it all just seems very messy, but when you look at it, it seems like they've kind of adapted. The defense isn't necessarily the cleanest thing you have, as we see a 6th goal come in there for Winter. And the team of Grace never do it, but the defense can be messy, right? But that's fine to an extent, because if Lama and Yuzula and Winter, if they all know how each other kind of plays, which they would at this stage, and it is a bit messy, it's kind of organized chaos is a nice way to put it. I don't know how to say though. Nuss going for the highlight reel can't make it happen. And game number 2 is over. And the Greatest Never Do It are halfway there to booking themselves a spot in the grand final. The question, can they make it happen? I don't know. We'll have to find out. But we're gonna wait and see. As both teams are doing a little joiny thing, I don't know what's happening. Okay, everyone's starting to get in the thing there. Now we have kickoff there. Kickoff shenanigans, as we like to put it. Game number 3. Tired? Yes. I don't know what that was in relation to, Grady. I have an RC schedule that the game's supposed to be trying to sort out scheduling wise, so it's fine. But the stream comes first. It's very important. Now, Nos sends Big Boom pass down the field, but none of his team are there. Yuzula gets the touch. He's gonna try and keep control of it. Takes to the skies. Lama going forward, looking for a demo. That's a brilliant dunk by a Nuss. And Winter pushed up way too far. And that is absolutely brilliant right there. As Waffle House catching out, Grace Never Do It, and they take the lead early in this game number 3. Takeoff goes the way of Waffle House. Goes to a little fake under, but Winter takes control here. He's in his lovely favoured 1v1 or 2v2 position that he's so known well for. Lama puts a strong shot on net, but all the defenders are there, and oh my, what is happening right now? This is absolute chaos, but either way, Yuzula ends up winning out there, and oh my, that is a close shot for him there. The placement, as he says himself, but 50. Slightly in favour of Waffle House, but a good follow from the Greatest Never Do It. Winter gets a big dunk in downfield. Is that in? Knut, that's a brilliant save. Waffle, all 3 triple commit at it, but most importantly, it doesn't go in the net. Nuss has enough boost. He gets the shot on, and it's in. It is in. Oh my, the definition of counter-attacking Rocket League from one end to another. Nuss, crucial goal line scramble for them, and then all of a sudden it's in the net. Waffle House 2-1 to the good, and this is probably the most important game of the series for Waffle House, because if they don't take this game 3, they'll be facing down a reverse sweep, which is very, very difficult to happen. But 3-1 to the good, that is absolutely brilliant there. Now, have Waffle House started to warm up? Have they started to figure out the other team? I don't know, but all I can tell you is there's still 3 minutes left. There's still plenty of time. We've seen a lot of goals in this series already. And if there's anything the greatest to never do it know how to do, it's come back and score goals. Defense, what's that? If we can outscore you, that's all that matters. But that's a great bump by Uxula, but his team isn't ready for it. Llama sends one to the backboard. Waffle can't get a touch. I'm too used to saying Waffle House now, so I might call him Waffle by accident. But that's a good touch by Waffle. Llama sends it downfield, but that's a good cut out by Canoe. Gonna try and point that ball on field. Can't get it. Winter decides to slow down the play, bring his team some time to get back into it. Yes, I'm seeing now. As we see here though, Winter halving the deficit. That is absolutely brilliant there. Good little pass by Llama. And Winter catches out the pushing up last man of Canute. And as Large Grady has said in the chat, a sweep would be very, very good for the schedule, because I think the grand final was meant to start, I'm going to say, about 20 minutes ago. I don't know whether that was unrealistic scheduling wise. Maybe, maybe not. But either way, if we're gonna pick someone to blame, we'll blame. It's not your bite, Grady. I'm going to blame Tom first series, because why not? It'd be funny. If we're gonna pick anyone, we'll blame Tom. Why not? Tom's led the whole bracket. We're gonna blame him. Blame Rory? You know what? Blame CK. No. We can't do that to the man. He's not even aware what's happening right now. But we're gonna see here. Still a minute and a half left, and that's a great bump coming out. He managed to get a bump at 2. Llama has a shot on target, finds it low, but Waffle just about manages to get back to it, keeps it out, and there's so little time left. But they don't need to throw the kitchen sink at it yet. They have just enough time where they can still try and work, make something happen. But that could be on target, but Winter manages to get back. Llama can't get the ball there. Cut out by Canute. Nuss going for the pinch, but ends up handing it straight to Winter. Winter hits 0-1. Nuss gets a crucial block, finds it as far as Canute on the right wall, takes it to the skies. He's trying to get over one. Nuss, that's a good touch. It could be bouncing in, and that's a great touch by Winter. Absolutely phenomenal touch. Keeps his team in it. Tries to find the 50. He does. Finds as far as Uxula, but Nuss gets dogged by Yuk again. Uxula. Whatever. I can't speak English at the best of times, but Uxula. He's going for the sidewall read. Oh, he just about. He makes a connection, but can't find the direction on target. Winter sends it up to Uxula. Going for the ceiling double. It could be in. Oh, it's on the goal line! And Winter scores! He equalises. Oh my. That was almost the best goal I have seen today. I've played in one, cast this, watched the first one. All of the drama, as Large Grady has said in the Twitch chat. Oh my. They were 2 goals down. They have managed to pull it back. As they said, if there's one thing this team can do, it's know how to score goals. Goals. Oh my. And they're like, oh my god, I don't think a goal happened. Oh my heart. Do I know the famous Murray Walker quote? I do not, Grady. Can you please enlighten me on what the quote is? Oh, of all the drama. That probably is the quote. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know it. Either way, we'll ignore my ramblings for a minute. Waffle tries to get the 50. Finds as far as Llama. Llama beats 1. He's going to follow up with a few more touches there. I don't know the quote, Grady. Enlighten us. Either way. Winter has control of the ball. misses it, leaves it, I don't know. Either way, ball finds its possession to Llama, but can't make anything of it. Winter has the ball. No boost though. Tries to pass it back to Yoke. He sends it past his teammate. Llama just doinks it towards the backboard. He's floating, but easily gets beat by Nuss. Can't find it still. Yuxula goes low. Tries to stay on it. Waffle puts a floater into the corner and makes it awkward for the other team to get to it. Nuss, he's up. Llama, floating touch, could stay behind this for the 50. He does. Absolutely brilliant. If you want to read Grady's quote in Twitch, you can. Either way. And it's in! The last defender gets beaten. Absolutely phenomenal from Llama. Great pass by Winter. Nuss and Waffle can't get back to it. And Llama scores 3 games up in this best of 7. The greatest to never do it. Oh my. What a performance. Absolutely unbelievable. They just need a single game more of the next 4. Oh my. Yes, Mali, my lovely producer, is sorting out some of my troubles behind the scene of RSA, but either way. While we have a little second here between games, if you don't want to be trio down in a semi-final, and you want to potentially be winning the series or even be trio up yourself, so you know where you all can go? You can all go to LTX Academy, get some lovely coaching from our lovely sponsor, who numerous players he has actually managed to help him get SSL and higher. Myself, for one, no one ever thought that was actually possible, so anything's a dream. Anything can happen. Sure, even Large Grady got 1700. LTX Sam works miracles, lads. Either way, we're getting this game before it started, and I think the launch shot just goes in. Winter coming up clutch. Let's go touch by Zula, and where is the third man? That, oh my, what is happening? That is just that's just crazy. Either way, for the sanity of myself and the stream time, we would love the Grace Never Do It. Caster's Curse. Oh my god, I should just shut up. You know what? Come here. Does anyone actually want to hear me cast? Put ones in Twitch chat if will meet me up for all my rambling of nonsense. But either way, a little kickoff shenanigans there. Whatever's happening, but Llama gets touch there. Fakes Canoe. Oh, I can't get it in though. Xula gets one touch. Finds Vars Winter. The game is tied. Still loads of time in this game though. Ryan, you only want the casting. Oh, that is brilliant, Ryan. We will try and keep you updated as much as possible with just over 4 minutes remaining, Ryan, of this game number 4. 3-0 up to Llama and the boys. Waffle House. It has not been a great day at the office for them, as we're going to see here. Yuxula gets an important touch there. Nuss hits it to the water. It's water falling down off the backboard. Waffle gets... oh my god, he absolutely 50s on the goal line, and it doesn't go in. They may have double committed, but as the old saying goes, if you double commit, you have double the chances of saving the ball, or double the chances of scoring. Whichever way you want to put it, and it absolutely worked in the greatest to never do its favour. But Canute is up, and he scores. No one is home. He has an open net to tap into, and I don't know what happened here. I think Llama was getting demo trace, and the third man couldn't come back in time. And that is how she wrote. But we've seen similar positions, or even worse positions, for the Greys to never do it before, and they've came back. But ball is hit towards backboard. Llama Gets a good 50 there. Can he go quickly enough? He can't. Nuss gets a crucial touch to stop an almost certain goal. He's going crossfield with the air dribble, but good pass by Canute, but it's intercepted by Lama. Lama seems to have a read on Canute today. He just knows him too well. He knows exactly what is going to be happening. Now, Waffle takes to the skies. He's getting challenged very quickly by Lama, who managed to get the bump. Canute is on. He's going to look for the double tap. Can't connect. It goes all the way back into their half. Winter off the ceiling. He has a chance now. But Lama, it's off the post, and Yuxila manages to capitalize. Oh my, Winter going for the ceiling shot, hits it there, can't find the double. Lama has the shot, it's off the post, and doink and all. I don't know whether that was intentional, did he just miss? Either way, 2-2 right now. 2 minutes 41 seconds left on the clock, and Grace to never do it. They could be about the great. They are going to try and change that team name today. They are going to want to make it happen and become the greatest to do it. And now, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left. We're going to see what can happen here. Now Lama finds a pass to his teammate. And that is absolutely brilliant by Lama there. Yuxula gets an important touch there. Canute has to challenge. Easily forces it, and the defense is just caught on the line there. And absolutely right, Grady. It is a Lama masterclass right now. He's been playing very well today, I must admit. But Waffle takes it up. Canute trying to find the target. That's great set by Yuxula, but his team aren't there, and that is a third goal for Waffle House. Nuss in his lovely, beautiful Jaeger squeezes it past. Tight game once again, and oh my, I don't know how this is happening right now. This is just, oh my days. Lama sends it downfield, booming it there, but wherever the one, oh, we had a rule one. Winter and someone, I didn't see who, but I don't think the rule one was broken. But either way, the 2v2 specialist, some might call Lama. Only he does. It's in his head. Either way, he scores. Taking the grades to never do it. Back in the lead. Absolutely phenomenal. Lama is on something else today. I don't know, did he have his Weetabix this morning? He must have. He has been absolutely playing out of his skin. Either way, okay, well that was luck, but still, it was Lama. We'll give it to him. Ball sent downfield. Canute gonna try and make it happen. He gets past two, but finds it only as far as Winter, who just slams a hard shot back towards the net. Nuss, time and space, takes the sky, goes for the flip, gets a good 50 there, but Winter, he's patiently waiting, finds his opportunity. Lama booms it downfield. Passing option. Waffle going to try and get this ball infield again. Can't. Nuss passing infield with Canute. He's patiently in third man. He can't play third and second at once. Too dangerous. But 50 seconds of their tournament life remain. They might need to try and start throwing the kitchen sink at it, because they don't have a lot of time remaining. It is just absolutely waiting. The Grays never do it. They don't need to rush anything. They don't need to make anything happen. They don't need to be too risky. But Canute gonna try and get the dunk. Beautiful touch. Nuss, it was actually Nuss taking it away from him. Nuss gets passing option out to Canute. Gonna try and 50 it. Goes towards the back wall. Lama gets a touch, but Winter double commits. The net is momentarily open, but Waffle takes off the oncoming defender. The ball is hit up. Nuss gets a crucial touch. Waffle continues on there. 10 seconds remaining. They almost look certain that they are going to win this game, but if Waffle has anything to do to say with it, a demo come out there. The net is open. Oh my god! I cursed it. I jinxed it. Oh my! A demo comes out. A demo comes out. Yuxula is Going for the squishy save. It's getting 50 there, and it just goes in. It's not over. It's not over until Large Grady sings. Oh my. And then we just have a kickback goal. Oh my god. Grady, start singing. Come on. Come on, Grady. Start singing. Start singing. Even just in Twitch chat. Oh my. An absolute dominant display by the Greats Never Do It. Can they do what Press X to score couldn't and take down ball game? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna go to a quick break. We will join you back shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for our grand final. Sorry for the delay. I needed to do a few bits there. Busy, you know. I had no break. Straight into casting the last series, straight into casting this one. Played my own one before that. Heartbreaking Game 7 loss, you know, yourself. But either way, we are back for the grand final of our senior ICC playoffs. We have two of the very best teams here. The greatest to never do it and Ball Game. Ball Game just coming out in a thrilling Game 7 series win earlier against Press X, 2-score of myself, Jafan Yem. But they have an absolutely different test now, and the greatest to never do it. Very interesting side there, but that's a great save by Winter. Jane. Now, they played Gedalians earlier. That'll be a very similar test to this Ball Game side. But it'll be more interesting to see how Ball Game reacted to an absolutely different style of team. Yugzula, absolutely phenomenal there. And that was brilliant by himself, who managed to capitalize. And now, 1 goal to the good, 4. 1 goal to the good. For the greatest to never do it. We're going to see what ends up happening here. Shane. Trying to find the pass. That's one thing I noticed when I played them myself. That Ball Game are so excellent at. They will always look for that pass. They'll always look for that extra touch. They are very good at that. Panda. Oh, for the double touch. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, my. Oh, my. Panda. That is... Oh... one of his specialties he is known for. He just couldn't make it happen. Llama capitalizes. It begins. Ball Game. They're losing. The greatest to never do it. Will they be the greatest to ever do it? Possibly, if they go on and win this series. Absolutely phenomenal. As Lucas says in the chat, Llama is on something. He is. He has been absolutely exceptional today. He just... when Championship Sunday rolls around, he knows exactly how to play. As we see, he gets bumped into the next millennia right there. But Winter finding the pass to Yugzula. Try and take on Panda, but Panda just waits it out, and that is an easy enough save in the end. Downward comes out. Panda load for another. Yugzula goes to the skies. Gets past one. Shane tries to find the infield pass. Finds this where's Panda, but he hits skies it, hits the crossbar. Double commit there by Luke and Panda, and that's something I have to say. Ball Game, they're known for a little double commit or two. They're good enough to get away with it at times, but greatest to never do it. With how well they've been playing today, I wouldn't want to double commit too many times off them. Luke gets a crucial touch there. Stop the ball. That's good by Winter, but Shane, more than capable of it. Zula takes one touch, pops up to himself, gonna try and find the pass to Winter. Winter goes. Llama could be left in a precarious position right now. Panda gets the flick, but Llama patiently waits, stays on the ball, buys his team a lot of time there. That was brilliantly dealt with by Llama. Panda trying to find that ball in field. That's a good touch by Yugzula. Winter beats one. Shane is left all alone back here, but he has the time, he has the boost. Gets one up, gets the demo on Llama. Winter had maybe a chance of scoring there, but decides to send the ball high, buy his team some time there. And use a... Oh, that's a good pass to Winter. Winter slams it low, but that is dealt with brilliantly by Ball Game. Yes, I was about to say press X to score. No. But, 3 goals to the good. 4. The greatest to never do it. Ball Game. They are looking rattled right now. I say rattles, I don't think... Not really. But the greatest to never do it. They are doing absolutely phenomenal right now. As we're going to see. They're not going to let... They know how to play. They're not going to let one game kind of get the better of them, we'll say. It's only one game. It's a long best of 7. We're going to see We'll wait and see. As a little touch Panda there on the goal line. Does keep it out though. It was like a little risky for my liking, but as Cookie says in the chat, it's a bad day for the llama haters. It really is a bad day for the llama haters, but he's gonna need to keep playing like that if he wants those haters to disappear. As you see there, he gets a nice touch there, but Panda's up. Winter stays up floating. Managed to get a nice touch there. And Yuxilus recovers so quickly. Gets the opportunity there. And Dave RLL. Wait a minute. There's one. They're not forehead. Either way. Cookie has got his mention on the stream. This isn't even his own playoffs. Actually, you didn't even play Cookie. You don't. Either way, Llama. Ball bounce in there. 4 goals to the good. 4. For what's it called? 4. Great to do it. And we will be going to a short little thing after this. Well, we probably won't go for a full break. Maybe we will. Either way, they want a server restart after this. If my lovely production can hear me, to make sure he's aware that there will be a server restart. Hopefully he's here this time. Oh, please let him be here. Ali. What's my favorite animal? That's a good question. My favorite animal. Ooh. I'll need a second to think of that. What's yours, Cookie? Silly panda. Silly panda is it's my favorite animal. Yeah, we'll go with that. And Cookie's Eddie's favorite. What's it like being plat in RL? Kane, I wouldn't know. I unfortunately wouldn't know. If you want to find out what being plat is like, go into general and spam at large Grady, please. He'll let you know. Grady knows all about being called out there. Oh, okay, it's back up. Man, ATM me. Okay, let's go. Let's get back into this straight away. I don't know. People could probably still hear me on stream. Either way. It's not have 6 to 8. Do you actually? You actually? Restart again. Okay. I didn't realize the chaos I actually caused. Ignited the reverse sweep in RS duos and called D plat. Grady, how many points did I get in that final game? Do I like pigeons, Cookie? Pigeons are okay, actually. Yeah, piggins, as we like to call them. Yeah, and Grady, and the most important game. I didn't think you all actually would. Okay, it's up again. Let's go. I just need to join. That would be very useful. What? Why are they restarting it so much? I don't know what's happening. They want a specific. No, tell. Okay, Grady. How many server restarts are we actually going to allow for them? Can I get an admin ruling? Okay, the server seems to be up. Okay, it looks like they finally want to start playing this again. Who's making the lobby? Oh, okay. There. What? Another restart again. Okay, I'm gonna make the lobby this time. Maddie, get in here. The lobby is up, so no, they're just keep resetting the servers. I want to go to bed. This is the utmost criticism. But either way, they're gonna force a game 7 now just so I can not be in bed. I didn't do team names. Why the? You mean your own, sir? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god. Hey, let me invite Mali. We'll get an actual streamer in here. Yeah, I think we're ready. Are they gonna go? Hey, let's go. Okay, we are ready. Let's get this back underway. And yes, I did ask Spurs to go because I want to go to bed. But either way, it's coming out good right now. Oh, good touch there coming out by Yuzula for this save there. Or save? He's attacking that net. Never mind. Either way, Shane takes the ball. Gonna try and keep it to himself. In the little touch to Luke. Luke pops it up, but Llama deals with it. Can Panda find the read? He gets the corner read, but not enough power to find the back of the net. Shane beats one. Llama gets touched off the side there. Yuzula slams it downfield, rounds off the corner of the ceiling. Shane gets it past one. And I was too busy trying to understand Grady in Twitch chat, and here we go. We have a goal. And ball game have done it. They have taken the lead in this game, number 2, and that's the nice, perfect start that they would have been looking for. Now, we're going to find out here. Yuzula gets one touch up there. Want to try and, as I pause it by accident. Shane, trying to send it downfield. Trying to 50 Llama, but that's brilliant 50 by Llama. And, oh, but the defense is leaving the ball, playing a bit risky there. But Yuzula gets a good 50 there. And everyone's just missing that corner boost. But Panda hits off the ceiling, gets another touch, but that takes it away from his teammate now. Yuzula staying behind the ball, trying to get a good 50. Tries to find it in Winter. Llama has not much boost to work with, just has to send it off there. And Luke takes it off the oncoming Shane, sends it to the air, looks for the bump. And that's a great shot by Shane to double the lead in this game. Number 2. Oh my. A bit of shenanigans happen there, but it's straight at Llama, but he has no boost, no power, and that is just what happens. Oh, now we're going to find out. Can the greatest never do it? They're winning the series right now, but what they aren't doing is winning this individual game. Dot, aka Winter, let me guess, has black profile picture too, I'd say. More or less. Close enough. Either way, Panda hits off the sidewall, takes up into the air. He's been pre-jump challenged early, but Winter can't get it. He does enough just to throw up Panda. Shane finds the shot on target, crossbar it down! And ball game are really strutting their stuff right now. They are showing exactly how they were playing towards the end of that game against Press X to score. I nearly forgot my own team name for a second, but 3 goals to the good. 4 ball game. And they are really in the driving seat of this game number 2. Still half the game to go though. So if there's anything that's possible, it is there is to never do it. They're known for scoring goals. There's still plenty of time to make something happen. Now, we're going to see here. Luke. Sending one up. Luke, I don't know. Oh, you know what? We'll make it fine. It'll be fine. Llama gets a good touch there by downfield, but Luke is more than able to deal with it. Luke tries to get the bump, but can't. Winter controls it well, but Panda intercepts. Panda booms it downfield. No teammate waiting. Llama gets a crucial touch, but Shane is right there. Panda decides to fake it. Leaves the shot open for Luke, but the defense is there. Ball is rolling to the net. Winter gets a good touch, only as far as to his teammate Yuzula, who's unable to boom it downfield. Panda has control of the ball. But Llama, beautiful intercept. Ball is up high. Luke take control, gets the reset, can't do anything with it. Puts him in awkward position. Panda air dribbling out of defense by his team as much time as possible now. What we see happening here. Llama going for the early read, gets a touch. Winter able to quickly recapitalize, get himself back on defense. I am forgetting every single word in the dictionary right now, but either way, Yugzula gets the reset there. Gonna go for the pinch. You can't. Panda gets one downfield. Luke got a good demo on Luke. Passes it infield to Llama. That's a crucial touch by Panda. Gets it off the wall. Takes it, more importantly, away from the orange side of the Grace. Never do it. Llama. Low boost. Looking for that 50 game. Yugzula up in the air, but that's a great challenge by Shane. Luke with the air dribble, and he manages to go the full way. Oh my god. Oh, that is beautiful. Off the wall. Little flip into the air dribble and gets the monster of a 50 with Winter. Tired Dave goes hard ready. Yes, Tired Dave does go hard with it, especially in a solo cast, because this is just going to be a mess of a cast. But either way, we are getting it done. We are doing it so that all ye lovely ladies and gentlemen are able to enjoy this lovely series now. Be a bit boring if it was just, you know, no commentating whatsoever. But either way, Shane tries to make it happen. But that's the end of this game. Number 2. We have what we like to normally say, I do a lot anyway, is we have now effectively a best of 5 on our hands. 1 game apiece each. First to 3 games from now. That is a best of 5. But 2 shots all game. Ball game really throwing up the pressure now. And they are showing a newfound level that we haven't seen from them today. And that is, oh my. We're just waiting for the players to ready up so we can get into this game, number 3. And we're going to see. Anyone in chat right now, currently 1-1 of the series score. Can we have a prediction? What will we do? Oh, okay, here. Type 1 if you think greatest to never do it will take 1 game or less for the rest of the series, and 2 if you think they'll take 2 or more. Well, 2, Grady, you type 2. That goes against your own prediction. Oh, wait, no. 4-1 to the greatest to never do it. Oh. Interesting. We do have a game crash, and we're going to wait for Winter to try and get back into this. Oh, okay. Okay, and we're going to get into this game number 3 now. Tactical Errors FC. And as we get underway here, Shane. Great kickoff there. Net is open for a sec. He can't find the double touch. Luke. Good 50 by Panda. Trying to stay behind it. The ball is 50 infield. Shane going to try and find the pass off to Luke. Luke gets a good touch there. Going for the reset. Finds it's the backboard. That's a great 50 there. Ball is hovering in front of the net. That's a great bump on Yugzula. Winter, though, has all the time, all the possession. Llama finds 50, all that he can do. Panda gets demoed by Yugzula. Winter should take time and space. He doesn't. Hits it upfield, trying to find his teammate, but intercepts a little bit by Shane. Shane gonna try and stay on this now, but Panda soaring in there, trying to make something happen in this corner now, where the ball is just refusing to leave this corner. Shane finds the pass infield. Panda can't find the double tap. It's there, and Winter, no boost, but ball game don't know that, and we're having a lot quieter start now to this game number 3 than game number 2, and that is almost a good sign for the greatest to never do it. Panda up now, finds a double touch there. Yuxula, brilliant save, absolutely phenomenal. Winter trying to find the pass infield. Panda cuts it beautifully. The amount of experience on this ball game side, they surely know how to deal with these pressure moments. Shane, multiple time RLI land winner. Panda, multiple time RLI land winner and MVP. Luke, no land for Luke has not attended one of the lands yet, but he is an absolutely phenomenal player. Multiple tournament victories, multiple finals. Now Yuxula, gonna recent hoops finalist. Can't make anything happen there. Now Panda gets a good touch there, drops it in front of the net, but his teammate isn't there. Yuxula is demoed, but Winter smartly hits it up there, makes Panda very awkward. Llama try to snipe that top corner. He can't though. Yuxula. Now, Llama trying to find it there. Can't, only as far as Luke. Shane gets caught up a bit too far now. Ball is bouncing there. Griffith Llama. Panda misses the backboard right, but he's just hovering in the perfect spot. And that is a good block by Panda. Shane finds the demo. Luke is last. And Luke is last. Luke is air dribbling. He could have gone for the bump, but he dots it over the last defender. And ball game take the lead in this game. That is some phenomenal stuff by Panda and Luke there. They know exactly how to lock down those situations and squeeze out those goals. But Luke up now. Ball goes just past Llama. Yuxula trying to find the pass to Llama. Oh, he could nearly make something happen, but that's a beautiful redirect by Luke. It's not in yet. Yes, sorry, excuse me as I'm burping there. But Yuxula can't find crucial touch. Panda gets a crucial demo there. Space is open. Panda gonna try and pass it back to Luke, and that the 1, 2, 3. That is absolutely beautiful passing play. Oh my! Shane to Panda to Luke, slots it. Oh, you cannot get any better than that. Oh my. I look away for a second. Barking? What? What are you on about, Grady? I look away for a second and all of a sudden, okay, Winter scores. 2-1 to ball game. A minute 25 left. Shane with 52 points. He's here for the funsies right now, but Grace never do it. They need another goal to even just think about drawing the game. But as we know, matches cannot end in draws. They really need to make this happen. Now, Winter sends it downfield. Luke escapes the pressure extremely well there. Can't find the touch to get over Llama. Shane passes it infield. Panda's up. Can't find the double. Is Luke there? He is, but that's a brilliant save by Winter. The goal line. Luke can't get a touch. Winter, oh, he's still staying on it. That is absolutely phenomenal. The ball hitting off the ceiling. Llama dives. That's a great read by Panda, but it's not in. Into a time and space. He has the boost. Tries to get the pinch, but Luke has the ball now. Decides to go low. That's a great challenge by Luke. And now, oh, I thought the launch shot. I thought he managed to snipe the net. Oh, Panda, trying to waste the clock as much as possible. The double commit there. Something fell on my desk. I don't know what fell. Something fell. I don't know what fell. I heard something fall. Like, oh, why? Either way, ball game scored. This game has to be almost certainly be over. But yeah, that has to be game straight to ball game. 2-1 in the series. We're gonna let you contemplate. I wonder what's actually after happening there. Either way, Grace never do it. They might want to take their minute. I hope they don't. I want to go. I want to see this. We want to get through the series as quickly as possible. But either way, if you want a chance to be in some finals like this, know how to be the best of the best and just try and be the best player you can be, you should check out our lovely LTX Academy by our own LTX Sam, where he can really help you truly be the best player you can be, because he's an absolutely phenomenal coach. He can help anyone of any skill level, whether it be diamond, plat, gold, or even if you're already SSL and looking to push into those higher echelons of this game. But we're not waiting for it. We're just gonna get straight into this game number 4. This game is ever crucial for our greatest to never do it, because if ball game can take this next game, they'll be 3-1 up and they will be on tournament championship point, whatever you want to call it, and that will not be good for the greatest to never do it. But now, Llama getting a reset though, and hits it past his teammate Winter. There's no switch to the Octane, so that might be telling you a bit about how he's feeling right now. Llama gets faked, Luke goes low, 2v1 there, and I thought Yuck's challenge managed to get around everyone. But no, Shane was there in time, smartly avoids the pressure, cool, calm and collected. And now, Luke hits it back towards his team, Shane. Where you're going to see Yuxilla smartly takes his time, takes a touch, doesn't fall for the bait, takes to the air, goes low for the reset. But Winter is there. Shane looking to counterattack quickly now. Llama gets a crucial touch. It could be in, but no, it's not. Luke couldn't get the read. Winter on the backboard, smartly waiting in position. Boost is ever running low for the Greats to never do it. They really need to get out, get some pressure of their own. Even just a second to grab as much boost as possible. Luke can't get the reset. Xula gets it over 1. Tries to get past Panda, but he can't. Winter take it to the skies. There is a chance there. And that's brilliant by Llama. Winter does well to get it over 1 defender. And Llama shoots back the direction where the defender came from, and Luke can't get to it. That was brilliant by Xula. And now we're going to see, can the game stay like this? We'll have to wait and see. But just under 3 minutes, ball game. They won't be sweating just yet. They still have plenty of leads in this series, but for this game, they want to start making something happen sooner rather than later. As I see Luke trying to find that pass infield, but just gets boomed downfield. He's going for the pass again, stays on it. Winter finds the outlet, relief to Panda, to Llama. They're both animals, but either way, Winter with the shot. Absolutely phenomenal. Passes it off to Llama. Llama gets a shot. The defender has no boost in the goal line. Shane got the save originally, but Luke couldn't there. 2 goals to the good for the greatest to never do it. And ball game They're really going to step up this game before they see what happens. Now. I'm just trying to see what is happening here. That's a good touch off the sidewall by Panda. Panda booms it downfield there. Yuk is in there. Decides to take it to the air. The control he has to keep that. Winter. He has a bit of time, but he can't dilly-dally too much, or else the ever-threatening demo from Lucapo and co will be coming true. But Winter finds the relief downfield. But minute and a half remaining. 2 goals to the good. Grace never do it. They need to keep their lead, but things could be looking sketchy. But that is a good relief outlet from Lama. Gets touch up high, and Shane double commit, but Lama gets the nice one on Luke. Shane cannot do it all himself. That's ever so crucial aspect of that demo. Winter ends up passing his sidewall to Shane. Yuzula smartly takes his time. There's no defender home. The demos will come out. Panda, he can't score. This is, but Luke finishes the job. The defense can't get back in time, and that was the work of Shane in the background, getting that demo on the last defense. And oh, Lama was so close to getting back. That was heartbreaking. Oh my. But 50 seconds. 50 seconds is all that stands between the greatest to never do it and equalizing the series score. Whether they can or not, it's a completely different story. Lama, it was open for a sec. He couldn't get his car around it. Can't grab the boost either. Panda looking for that 50. Winter manages to funnel it back towards Lama. And that's a great dunk by Luke. Dunking one and dunking a second. Ball is infield, but Winter more than waiting. Lama. It's a little touch there. Oh my god, that's a lot closer in than I thought it was. Oh, Lama. It hits it around Luke. Double commit there. Panda smartly backs off Luke. Gets the reset. And oh, it hits the crossbar. That was it. That had to have been it. But it was a best of 7. It was a best of 5. It is now effectively a best of 3. And oh my. We're not going to let the players wait any longer for this. Now, we are going to wait and see. We have a potential maximum 3 games left. Greatest to never do it. They've shown us how they can. How they can do it at times. Now, great start from ball game. Shane beats out the last man there. Absolutely phenomenal. Demo comes out. Nice, easy as you like. Ooh. And we are going to have to wait and see. But, if anything, that's not the start. That is exactly Grady put the perfect phrase to do. Blow for blow. They are going tit for tat right now, and that is absolutely brilliant. And we see the 50 come out there, and it nearly goes in straight away. Oh my. Yes, I accidentally muted my mic for a second. Yes, we love our technical difficulties. It wouldn't be an RLI stream with me if there wasn't some sort of technical difficulties. And Winter comes down off the post, Shane puts it behind him. He can't save it, and that is brilliant right there. And oh my. We are waiting to find out here. 2 goals to the good for ball game. And they are really going to try and put this game to bed here. The series to bed. If they can take this game, they'll be absolutely in the driving seat for this series. They really want to put a dagger to it, and they want to absolutely show. But we see there though, Winter, oh, he couldn't find the target. It was just coming across him a bit too much. Couldn't get across it, couldn't open up the body of the car. But, oh, the big pinch there. Winter, Yuxula smartly takes it back. Takes to the skies, gonna try and go over them. Gets over one, gets the 50 at the other, but that is good. Touched by Llama. Ball is infield. Passes it to Llama. It's off the crossbar. He hasn't slotted it. The Llama buff is debuffing. Oh no. He has been playing so well so far. He needs to be slotting those for his team. But it's never say never. He still has time to redeem himself. Winter. Up. He gets the good beat though. Llama's up quickly. He's going for the reset. Can't get it to happen there. And now. Let's have a look. Panda. Oh, and that has to be a third. It is a third. And now Shane. Gets the crucial touch. And that takes the team 3 goals to the good. This game is looking like it's getting more and more out of reach for... More and more... Apologies. More and more out of reach for the side of the greatest to never do it. They have been so valiant all day, taking down Gedalians, taking down Waffelhus, but now they're facing their biggest challenge yet in the greatest, or in ball game. But that's good. 50 there, and Winter claws one back. Can he do it? He does, but that's a great pass by Yuck. Winter claws him back. A minute and a half. 2 goals left. Anything's still possible. But still 2 goals remaining. Winter, good save there. But oh, that is, and that's just in. The goal, the lead goes back to 3 goals. The good 4 ball game, and no one's covering the net. It just gets 50 with Yuck there, and a minute 21. The game is looking back out of reach for the greatest to ever do it. And ball game are really cementing themselves to give themselves a lead in the series once again. And gets a good 50 across there. And the pinch off the ceiling, oh my, that would have been a rocket ship into the top corner, but it just hits above the thing too hard. And now Luke gets a crucial touch, but Llama can't match him. Panda takes control well. Gonna drive this ball downfield. That's a good 50. Luke is up in the air, sends it down towards Llama. Shane tries to body his way through. Pulls off the little fake for Panda to shoot, but there is just a defender waiting in prime position. Llama already pre-jumping that and accidentally tees it up straight away for Luke. Are the Llama haters back in chat? Potentially? Oh. Yeah, according to Llama in his chat, in the chat. Llama was apparently going for the Psycho and Zero boost, in his own words. Of course he'll say that. He'll boost. Just so Llama doesn't know what we're saying. Llama was talking a load of Ramesh. He might be able to figure that one out, but he can figure that out himself. As we see, 6-1, not quite the Brazil, but they make it happen. 3-2 in favor of ball game. Can ball game close out the series now? Working and prove exactly why Press X, the score, are the second best team in this competition? Or can they take it to game 7 and show exactly the kind of grit and determination that Press X's score did earlier? We have to wait and find out as we are waiting for the players to ready up. Spectating. Oh, I am no bias here. Yeah, absolutely no bias. No bias. You know what? I'm gonna be as biased as I want, Grady. I'm solo casting here. No one here to tell me that I'm wrong. Mwahahaha. Until I get given out to later. But we'll be fine. As we see here though. Nearly an almost great start for the greats to never do it, but again, apologies for the yawn. We'll see here. And sending it up high, Shane tries to shoot one on target, but Yuxila gets a good touch there. The bump nearly works in his favor. Llama can't get up to it. And oh my, that was nearly an insane pre-flip 50 teammate combo wumble play. I don't know, but either way, Yuxila with the redirect can't. He gets on target, but not enough power. Shane tries to hit it around Winter, but he charges up too quickly. Panda downfield. Mom intercepts it beautifully. He gets bumped, and oh, Panda bails in at the last second. Does ever crucial job of making sure they don't concede. Winter, embodied by Luke in the 50. Luke decides to take it back to the ground, but Llama, ever waiting. Shane smartly leaves it for Panda. Panda, 1v1 opportunity. Izua manages to go well. And now Panda. And that is oh, the double save off it. Oh my god, he gets the one save and then redirects himself. Not on purpose, but either way. Oh my, what a save by Winter. 2 minutes gone, 3 minutes left on the clock, and oh my. Grace never do it. Their tournament life. Hands on by a needle of a thread. And oh my, the double top by Panda! He scores. Absolutely brilliant by Panda. Luke hits up to the air. Panda decides to take it off Panda. Or Panda decides to take it off Luke. You know what I'm trying to say, but either way, that is phenomenal by Panda. Something he has been known for years. In the clutchest of moments, in the highest stakes of lands, the double touch is one of his signature moves, along with his redirects. But the greatest never do it. They're not going to take this line down. Winter tries to go forward, but Panda gets the demo on him. Yuxula gets 50. Shane tries to find that pass infield. Luke has a good touch there. Shane finds it out. Oh, where's Panda? Now Winter can't get there in time. Yuxula's quick. He beats the oncoming attacker. But Llama's now left in a 2v1 opportunity. Brilliant by Llama. Brings off to the sidewall. 2 minutes left. 1 goal in it. 2 minutes is all that separates ball game from being your ICC senior champions, and the greatest to never do it, going home without the spoils, but they will do everything in their power to try and make it happen. Shane gets 50 there. Winter has time and space. Tries to use it with the pass. Oh, and Winter can't catch the end of that again. It was beautiful by Exul's the backboard, but Yuck challenges quickly. Panda finds a redirect. It could be in. Oh my, that is an unbelievable save by Llama. Exula's up. He's going to try and go. Oh, he's going for the redirect. He couldn't get it. That could have been absolutely phenomenal. They are really, they don't care about the ball just going in the back of the net. They want to highlight real play to equalize this game. But what they might need to stop and think about is a goal is a goal. It's all the same. It doesn't matter if it's a highlight reel or not. You know, at the end of the day, it counts for one. And that gets past it. Shane. It's lots of beautifully past the oncoming Winter. 2 goals to the good. 1 minute 10. Tomster's called GG's in chat. Only time will tell. The greatest never do it. They've done interesting ones before. We'll have to wait and see. Now, 50 seconds remaining. They have every... They don't need to overextend. They don't need to do much. They just need to be solid. That's what ball game have been known for. But Shane get popping it there. Exula tries to read his touch, gets it, but he can't find the target. Llama passing off to Exula. Only as far as Panda. The net is open there. Luke put into it unnecessarily. Slot set, and I think at this late night, tiredness, they've played for a long time, greatest to never do it. This is their 3rd series tonight. You gotta think tiredness might be playing an effect, and it probably has, but congratulations to Ball Game. They are your ICC senior champions. Game 6 win against the greatest to never do it. Game 7 win against Press X to score. They take them down no matter what. But either way, they are your ICC senior champions, and commiserations to the greatest to never do it. We got a feel for them. We got a feel for it. But either way, they know exactly how to win. As I said, multiple previous land wins in that team. They know how to clutch up in the biggest of moments.